Earthlings. So yeah, today I wound up getting like 50 or 60 discs, but half of it is PC games, which I'm not I actually don't have an issue with having those PC games. Actually, in actuality, it's physical copies. So now I have a pile of some PC games that's put away for now. But yo, I only paid $70 for the whole pile. I didn't even want the PC games, to keep it 100 with you. But yo, I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of viewers on this, but for the ones that do check it out, you're about to learn something that I didn't even know that people could have talked about a little more. I didn't know that certain not I'm not sure if this one is, but yo, there's a lot of from PS1 era and up that on the back of it, so it's Japanese, but on the back of it, it'll tell you that it also plays in English. I didn't know that. But anyway, I got a copy of Japanese Parasite Eve, Final Fantasy 7. Somebody actually had a cigarette laid on it, most 9 out of 10. That's why it looks like that. Somebody had a cigarette on the casing. I got a copy of Vagrant Story. It's actually in English. It's missing the manual, but whatever. I got a copy of Vagrant Story, and it's actually English. That was a cool one. Oh, so yo, like I was saying, dudes. Yo, this is in English. This is in English. This this might be English. Yo, all of these might be English. All these games might still be in English. I got Tobu number 2, Star Ocean. All of these might be English, yo. I got a copy of Miramasha, Street Fighter EX Plus A, Saga Frontier. Yo, it's a beautiful. I got 2 copies of Devil Summoner. I think it's Shimigami Tensei. Devil Summoner. I got 2 copies. Yo, I'm gonna definitely stay collecting Japanese games, bro. Like it's this might be the last haul of getting right when the American games is gonna jump up. This is gonna be the next one to follow in line. Word to everything I love. This is gonna be the next pile to follow in line. Did I show that? It's the manual and disc, but the back is so. I got like a whole pile of RPG games. As you see right here, 22. See how the PlayStation casing was way better. To keep it a hundo with you, this casings are way better than the American ones. We don't even have like you. Okay, if you wanted to find these casings, you're gonna have problems. This ain't common in America. This kind of casings. All right, so this came with a demo disc, I think. Yeah, I think this game is in English as well. I think this game is in English as well. So, that was smart, yo. That was smart. Yeah. So $70 today. Yo, it was the deal was originally and I knew something was gonna be wrong about it. The deal was originally $160, and I turned it around to $70 because there was a bunch of PC games I didn't want. He wound up letting me have it because he didn't want to carry it. For the convenience of carrying it, he dismissed it, which I thought wasn't too smart. He should have took his disc. Whatever. Whatever. This is seriously. Hold on. Yeah. I'm ready. Somebody who I just gave some genuine information to, like, and he might not understand it, but after this video, I'm gonna send it to him a second time. Nah, keep that pal. Like, I really highly advise you to keep that little pal you got right there. It's not like that expensive, but like I would advise that dude keep that pile of games. It's a really, really good pile of games right there for the Game Gear. And Game Gear is not going to be easy to find right now in a minute. Like, Game Gear is already not easy to find in a lot of places across the country. That if you got your hands on some sealed Game Gear games, even if they're cheap, just put them away. Just put them away, because we're in a time that I'm telling y'all, like, maybe these CDs was printed a lot more than an average cartridge, but it is not easy to find cartridges. And today's buy, I didn't show y'all one cartridge. I showed y'all a pile of CDs. All the time, I keep showing y'all over and over CDs. The cartridge era is like over. That era is like officially over. Like, I feel like a lot of people who have that in possession, they have it in possession, understanding already that these are old objects. They already have an understanding to that. When it comes to these CDs, a lot of people just look at these. They don't know. They just look at these as CDs, y'all. They don't even know. They don't know. I'm dead serious. They don't know. They just look at these as CDs. They don't know that, yeah, these things is worth it. Yo, dude. The Brave Fencer, worth it, that I got in possession. The Valkyrie profile. Like, dude, I gotta go to Japan, bro. I gotta figure out how to start ordering off a proxy or whatever, and I gotta figure this shit out. Yo, like, this person who's contacting me, I don't even know who the hell this is, but the games that they showed that they got right now, I wish I had those Judge Dreads that he just showed me. Somebody showed me 4 sealed Judge Dreads for the Game Gear, which is like, I think $100-$200 each. He probably got them for nothing. He got that whole pile for nothing. That's amazing. And they don't get it. They just want to get rid of it. If they could have made the money right now, which, if it was worth it for me, I would have bought them. If it was worth it to me, I would have bought them. But I just advise the person, if they actually are sealed and they really look like good box conditions, just put it away. Just put it away. Game Gear is like the Game Boy Color, basically, before Game Boy Color came out. And if I'm right, that Judge Dredd that could have came out for basically the Nintendo or whatever, it doesn't exist. So that's the only way to have a playable version of it. That's a good game. That's a good game that I would have liked to have found that. I think he got that for maybe $1 each. Or less. I don't know how. The pile of the pictures that person sent me were that was some good stuff. That was a nice little pile, because some of the games is sealed. So them Judge Dredds, that Game Gear pile, them Judge Dredds in that Jungle Book, that was smart. To my honest opinion, that was smart, yo. Yo, I'm so happy I caught this today. I gotta stay on that app religiously. Like how people be telling me, oh, they go to flea markets, or I gotta stay on this app religiously, y'all. To be honest with you, because I'm very happy I got to work that deal with that pal. You see that pile? The person was supposed to make $160, but the person did not properly list the. They didn't list it right. They didn't list it right, and they don't like. Yo, the dude got a $250 game actually out that pile. He got like a $250 game actually. And he says no. He kept saying no a lot, and I'm not gonna argue with the person, so I already got away with that part of the deal. Like I really got away with that part of that deal. Yeah, my advice for y'all: try to go after $15 at least in value of a game. And for me, like I paid, I think like 350 each. It was it's fun. It's kind of funny, but the dude messed up on the deal. To keep it 100 with you, like if it could have been 10 of the games were like that, I would have been okay with that. But it was half the pile. It was more than half the pile actually. It was more than half the pile. He said it was way more than half the pile. It was only 22 games. So that's over 50%. It's like 50. That's like 52% on the opposite side, or 53% on the opposite side. And then it was more games, but just all PC games, and I don't really deal with that stuff. So I don't mind having those CDs and put them away for the future. And like if something happens with them, then something happens. But let's just say in the next couple 5 years or whatever, nothing happens with those. I'm getting rid of that. If in the next 5 years nothing really happens about having those CDs for the PC, I'm getting rid of that, bro. So I'm more stoked to the direction of the. This was a good pile for $70 for Japanese games. This is a good pile. That's the overall. We're still in the month of October. So okay. So at the end of September. So at the end of September, I found that one thing. I just want to see what today's date is. And we're at the 21st. So like a month later, I found another pile. If I could do that once a month, I'll be satisfied with that. 22 games, a pile of 22 games a month. Every 5 months, that'll be 100 games. That'll be 100 games every 5 months. 200 games a year. That's not bad. That's not bad. Do I think this kind of opportunity is going to exist for a very long time? Nope. I really don't think it's going to last for a very long time. He might have the dude I bought this stuff from today. He might have the rest of this stuff. He just didn't pile it correctly. I still worked a good deal. I mean, that was definitely a good deal in the end, because on pile of PC games, I think is worth like, I could count it now. It's a good pile of PC games. It's a really good pile. So I can't even front. Oh, okay. I'll pull them back. No, this is the real yo, bro. If a majority of this pile genuinely could have been PS1 games, okay, like the pile I'm looking at right now of games, that this is the 160 deal. If 70% at least of this could have been PS1 games, I would have gave them the 160. This is fake. So that was an issue already. That was an issue right there. Once I started seeing that, I was like, oh man, because that was one of the things I was but I got actually two. He actually had two real prints of it. So if the disc didn't look like this and it was looking like that, that was a problem right there. So this is actually complete in box. So this might be to say a $10 game. So let's say 10 right there, 20, 30. I paid $70. 40, 50, 60. I think this is junk. 70. This is junk. 80. That's $80 already. Okay, it's 80. That's $80. Let's put that on the floor. It's $80. 10. The Railroad Tycoon. Is this legit? Yeah, it looks legit. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. So that was 80. This is another 70. This okay. Let's call that 80. So that's 160. That's one. I told you. I already showed you the PS pile, the PS1 pile, and that's 160 right there. Of, if I'm right to say, let's say if they're at least $10, which I would assume that most of your average games for any console is like a $10 game. So let's say 5 plus shipping. So I just said 160 or whatever. See another bootleg game. So that it was things like that. It was wound up being like 2 bootleg games in a pile. I was like, what the fuck? All right. So that's 160, 70, 80, 90, 200. So 210, 220, 230, 240, 250. 260. It's another garbage disc. So 260. This is a lot of discs. That was I paid $70. That's two. I think I'm gonna assume that's like around 260 or half that. What's half of 260? 130. Let's just go. Let's say it's 130. 135. 140. 145. 150. 155. 160. 165. 170. So I cut it in half. I didn't cut it in half. All right. We're not even talking $10. 170. 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. So that still was two and change. Just in the PC games and PC discs and stuff. It's 2 and change. That was a very good pile. Very, very good pile. Let me wash my hands. Anyway, So that's today's findings. Um, let's say like a week shy of a month since the last finding. A week shy of a month, and this is my first time buying Japanese games like that. But I would definitely do it a billion times over right now. So I need to start collecting Japanese games. Peace out, y'all.